Searching intersections. What skills do you need to approach, enter, and exit the many different types of intersections safely? Explain how to identify an intersection. Intersections are places where roadways meet or cross. Two roadways cross in a plus or an X pattern. Other roads meet to form a T. One road divides, or two roads join together to form a Y. Roadways come together in a circle. Intersections are complex. Nearly half of all reported crashes and a quarter of all fatal injuries occur at intersections. Collisions happen because drivers fail to see and analyze the intersection. Drivers need to search and plan a safe path of travel. Use your IPED skills and the zone control system. Identifying an intersection. When you are approaching an intersection, look for traffic lights and crossing traffic, a stationary object in the target area, street lights and signs, roadway markings such as stop ahead, stopping or turning traffic, pedestrians, rows of fences and mailboxes, power lines crossing over the street. You are approaching this intersection. List all the clues that alert you that this is an intersection. Describe the actions you take as you approach an intersection. Look for line of sight restrictions. Identify all line of sight restrictions at this intersection. How can you improve your line of sight? These are three critical locations at which you must use the IPD process. Your goal is to have a clear path of travel. You may need to slow, stop, or change lanes to achieve the goal. 12 to 15 seconds ahead. Check for traffic controls. Look for signs or markings that indicate turn lanes ahead. Look for brake lights. Plan a course of action. Get the best control of your intended path. Select the best path of travel. Make more frequent checks for your zones. Widen your search pattern to the right and left. Be prepared to stop or change your path of travel at 4 to 6 seconds ahead. Evaluate your left and right zones for other drivers, pedestrians, or line of sight or path of travel restrictions. Move your head to see beyond the line of sight restrictions. Keep searching and predicting at 45 degrees to either side. Identify potential hazards. Pause briefly as you search. When you reach 2 seconds ahead, every intersection has a point of no return. Your point of no return is the point beyond which you can no longer stop safely without entering the intersection. The distance from the point of no return to the intersection depends upon the speed you are going. The faster you're going, the greater the distance. You are the driver approaching this intersection. You are traveling at 35 miles per hour. Will you continue or prepare to slow and stop? And the light's green. It was green when you first saw it. It's a stale green light. Describe what to do when you have a closed front zone at an intersection. Deciding to stop. You must stop if there is a red traffic light, a yield or stop sign, or something moving into your intended path. Before braking, check your rear zone. What action should you take if your front zone is open? What action should you take if it is closed? Where are the required legal stops at an intersection? Identify if this driver has made a legal stop and tell why. There's the stop line. Looks like he's pretty good. Describe the purpose of a safety stop. How and when is it used? Has this driver made a safety stop? A safety stop position should give you a clear line of sight. After you have stopped, search 90 degrees to your left and right before continuing. What do you search for when you're stopped? Is it important to pause in your search, and why? Stop where you can see its rear tires touching the pavement when you stop behind a car. Why is this important? Several reasons. One, if they break down, you can go around them. You don't have to back up. Two, if somebody hits you in the back, you're probably not going to be hit hard enough that it's going to turn into a 3-car accident instead of a 2-car accident. When is it safe to enter an intersection? Driver plans to turn left.